Ooh, how y'all doing? What's going on? I need y'all to get up in here because Nicki Minaj, honey, your time is up. Do you hear what I'm saying? Girl, D.L Hughley, Don Lemon, all of them coming for Nicki Minaj, and she did this by herself, y'all. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? I need y'all to get up in here, hit that like. I need to know what y'all got to say about all this now. All right, so honey, without further ado, let's hear it.
Today is a momentous day for a lot of reasons. We're celebrating the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. But the backdrop is what it is right now.
Right.
What do you think he would feel about this?
He would be disappointed in some of the things he was fighting for. He still is, and I think that ultimately he oftentimes is used as a slogan, but nobody ever really embraces the truth.
Let me fast forward. I want to get to the Nicki part.
He's willing to use the government here.
There was a whole scene that unfolded at this church.
Right.
You saw this, right? Nicki Minaj going after Don Lemon. You see this, like for reporting it.
It was so funny to me. People hate. It's so funny how many other rights hate. They hate transgender and gay people more than they do pedophiles. That's amazing to me. Nicki don't need to worry about Don. She need to be with damn Don Lemon. Nicki Minaj need to be worried about Chris Hansen. She needs to be worried about. There are more illegal immigrants, if that is your cause, in Texas, in Florida, in Illinois, in Georgia, even in California. He is punishing those people. One, because the governor ran against him, and two, he just wants to be evil. This is a campaign against blue states and blue cities. Donald Trump has used America, and he's used them in Somalia, in Libya, in Venezuela, in Nigeria. He's also used American military in Los Angeles, in Minneapolis, in Chicago, and in D.C. And when you look at the way he talks about foreign dictators,
he said Nicki Minaj need to worry about Chris Hansen, whoever that is. Honey, let's get to the real bottom of this, okay? I want to see this
just
part.
Before the show and cheered me up. And DL, come on into the program.
Civil rights and the history of race relations in this country to their own ends. It's interesting that people are angry with you for, I guess Black Lives Matter found out that somebody associated with the church in St. Paul was the acting director of ICE, and Black Lives Matter staged the protest that you happened to cover. But what's more interesting is Black Lives Matter was protecting and fighting for the rights of Renee Good, a white woman, while All Lives Matter were paying money to her murderer. And so it's just that we find ourselves, and it is Dr. King's birthday, and we're honoring it. But we got to remember, Dr. King gave a speech. One of his famous speeches was a eulogy for four Black girls that were killed in the Birmingham church bombing. So, you can't use church. They're angry at you using church for a speech, but Black churches have been bombed. In 1996, there were 200 Black churches that were burned. 12 years ago, Dylann Roof slaughtered 9 people at a church. So you can burn churches, you can shoot churches, you can bomb churches, but don't protest in churches. It's the craziest thing.
Wait, talk more about that. But don't protest the churches. I mean, they weren't so mad when you protested and bombed the Black churches. So what are you saying explicitly, specifically?
I think Jesus protested in his temple. He protested in church. He didn't like the greed and corruption he saw. There are 2 times in the gospel Jesus protested twice. So if he can do it, you can too.
Yeah.
I think it's ironic that the very people who
DL, let me just clear you real quick. I wasn't protesting. I was just reporting. I wasn't there.
Of course you weren't. Of course you weren't. I understand that. But you're going to have to explain that to Can you guys get my picture? I've never taken a picture with a classmate before. It's so crazy. Of course, he didn't say, hey, after all that, throw them in vans and drive them to Venezuela. He didn't say that.
Yes, you're right. And look, I want you to stand by because I want to bring someone in.
I think that, the protest is fundamental to American society. So,
All right, honey, let me go here because I need to hear what they got to say about Nicki.
Whatever, just hit the subscribe button. It is, you guys know. So you're always creating stunts and shows and talking crap about people or denigrating someone else when you can stand in your own thing, your own talent, your own
get to the point where you're talking shit about Nicki Minaj. Damn.
And I wouldn't even say beneath her because she knows that it's not, she knows where she is. People know when they're in the gutter. So whether that be a fellow female artist, all of them, not a supporter of women, whether it be journalists, she doesn't understand journalism because people have to report on her and her antics. Survivors of sexual assault, yes. Disabled people, physically challenged people, or yes, members of the LGBTQ, right? So remember when Megan Thee Stallion was shot? Nicki Minaj mocked her. When public health officials begged celebrities to stop spreading vaccines, vaccine misinformation, she doubled down on conspiracy and some weird crap about somebody's swollen testicles. It's like a friend of her, a friend of a friend, or a friend of her cousin, or some weird crap like that. Just misinformation. Reportedly, when Brianna was a victim of domestic abuse, same thing. So when I covered protesters who were protesting the death of Renee Nicole Good, she used a homophobic slur towards me in a social media post, several. So she called for me to be in prison. Time and time again, this vile woman shows her true colors. She shows what really animates her. And that is cruelty, it's viciousness.
Woo, what do y'all think about Don Lemon? Is he telling the truth on Nicki Minaj? Hit the like button. I need y'all to comment more. We are living in the days where we are at war, and we don't need y'all to just be sticking in the bushes. Y'all need to hit that damn link. Y'all need to comment, and y'all need to get it popping on this channel so we can have a war zone to report to, goddammit, okay? We need to know what's going on. All right, let's go.
It's insecurity, it's ignorance, is lack of intelligence, it is base level thinking, and she's a very low vibrational person. I don't know if you know about where people vibrate, right? When you see people you're like, why is this person always it seems to be somewhere in the public's mind, right? And it's usually where their vibrational pull is. You can tell where people are. It's always about negativity with her because that's how she stays afloat, right? That's her thing. So someone that I love and I think who's really talented, one of the most talented people out there is this woman who really sort of says what I have to say, very similar to what I have to say about Nicki Minaj. Ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate diva who doesn't have to put people down, Miss Mariah Carey.
Can you say 3 nice things about Nicki Minaj?
Can you?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
You want me to?
Well, it's your question. I mean,
Well, I know, but I'm asking it to you. Do you want to plead the fifth on that one?
So transparent about her insecurity and her lack of talent and her place in the world, or as a musical artist. So I have time because of the homophobia, because of the lack of respect for the history of what African Americans in this country bring to the table, especially as it relates to civil rights and as it relates to people, like her, immigrants, documented or not. Reportedly, allegedly, she's an undocumented immigrant, which she should be deported if she is, especially in Trump's America. But I guess it doesn't apply because she's MAGA. So it's so just so transparent. So I think that
Don, come on now, get her ass. Shit. I need you to hit her and really go for the jugular and stop all this pussyfooting around.
I want to discuss it because she doesn't understand about the history of African Americans and Black people in this country. She doesn't support or respect Black people. She doesn't support or respect gay people. And I know that she has huge, the customers, the consumer of her material, African Americans, gay men, in large part, not the only, but a large part of it. And once again, I'm going to just go back to my friend Mariah Carey. Someone else that said something about me, and it was like, I never liked the work that she did because of the energy that it put out, and I just wasn't attracted to it. I'm not attracted to that sort of low vibrational, negative energy. Everything is negative. I gotta talk crap. I'm gonna talk shit about you because I have to keep my profile, so I just keep hitting at you. I'm good. You know, I don't like it. I'm of the Kendrick Lamar ilk. If you're going to do it, then do it with brains and sense and class, and that makes people think. Well, do it in a Pulitzer Prize winning way. And she could never. So,
all right, Don, I'm gonna need you to go back to the drawing board and really hit her ass the hood way. It seemed like you wanted to say a lot of stuff, but you were trying to be careful with your words. Stop trying to be careful and just hit that bitch. Damn. All right. Well, honey, I'm out of time. Y'all need to like this video more, especially if y'all want me to do more commentary. We only got 2 motherfucking likes and y'all not commenting. All right. Well, I'm going to be out of here. Bye.